Julia, thank you for joining us.
Not at all, thank you.
So, why is new nuclear required in the UK? What is the need?
Because as we seek to take carbon out of our lives, we have to stop burning fossil fuels, so we have to stop burning oil and coal and gas. And we, at the same time, need electricity 24 hours a day. We live in an increasingly electrified society. So if you were in the UK for the 9th of August power cut, you'd have seen what impact a very short delay in people having electricity turned back on had to the economy and to people's lives. So we need a source of constant, reliable electricity. So here in the UK, the offshore wind industry has been a huge success. It's great, it's done really well at bringing its costs down, but it is by its nature weather dependent. So you need something low carbon to make electricity when the wind's not blowing. And at the moment, the only technology available in the UK which makes electricity when the wind's not blowing is nuclear.
So, your focus on Sizewell.
Yeah.
What are you hoping to extrapolate from Hinkley and apply to Sizewell?
Well, Sizewell will be built on the success of Hinkley. So in Hinkley, we've actually achieved a frozen design for the UK EPR. That's the technology we're going to build at Hinkley, or are building at Hinkley. And for Sizewell, we're going to do something which sounds so obvious that you think everybody would always do it, but we haven't. This is unique for a UK mega project. We're going to copy the design of Hinkley exactly. And because we're going to copy it exactly, that will bring down its costs. And we're also going to use as many of the same experienced team as we can. So if they've done it once, they'll know how to do it again. And we can see, and I'm sure that you're going to talk to Stuart shortly, you can see that building Hinkley, it's much quicker to build Unit 2 than to build Unit 1 because everyone's learned. And Sizewell will be like Hinkley's Units 3 and 4.
Obviously, about nuclear, one of the major concerns is cost.
Yeah.
When you have Sizewell built to the same model and specifications as Hinkley, you realise some savings. What is that saving that you get in creating a fleet?
Well, some of the saving is that literally you're not having to pay to do the design again. Some of the saving is that the equipment manufacturers have already spent the money to become qualified to provide the nuclear equipment. And then some of the saving, and in fact a lot of the saving, is from the cost of money. So the cost of construction is rightly focused on quite a lot for nuclear, but actually construction is about 17% of the total cost to consumers of a nuclear power station, and more than 50% is the cost of money. So if you can find a way of financing which brings the cost of money right down, then you get a much better deal for consumers. If you think about the way Hinkley was financed, EDF started spending money in round about 2006, and it won't get any money from building Hinkley Point C till it turns on in 2025. So if you think about your own credit card bill and rolling up interest for the better part of 20 years, that's an expensive way to finance something. What we're trying to do with Sizewell is to finance it in a way which doesn't have that rolled up interest.
One of the things that Tim Stone brought up was reinvigorating areas of the UK that have fallen into disrepair, for want of a better word. So what advantages does this reinvigoration of the nuclear industry give to regions of the UK?
The nuclear industry is absolutely fantastic for regions of the UK, and it's something I don't think that we've really shouted about enough. So Hinkley is putting $4 billion into the regional economy of the southwest of England, and at every level, whether it's our 1,000 apprenticeships, our commitment to take apprentices from less advantaged backgrounds, our support for local businesses, our UK content, we really, really invigorate and become the heart of some rural communities which don't have a lot of other work options available to them. So people who don't know much about it would tend to think that people who live near nuclear power stations don't like them, but actually the opposite is true. Support is greatest for nuclear where people live near them because they see that they're safe and that they're a great part of their local community.
So what next for Sizewell?
So during 2020, we're going to put in our big planning application, the development consent order. We're going to move forward with our engineering to make sure that we can copy. We're hoping to get the financing mechanism sorted so we can move forward and deliver a great project for the east of England and the UK.
So it's an exciting year.
Really exciting year.
Excellent. Julia, thank you very much for joining us.
Thanks.